Hi you guys, it's me NeeCJae. Today I want to come to you with menopause, aging, and body odor. Are they linked? We're going to talk about this today. If you're interested in seeing this video, keep on watching. Alright, for those of you that do not know me, I am NeeCJae. I am 54 years old. I am actually post-menopause. But we're going to go ahead today and talk about menopause and aging and the effects and all this woman stuff, honey. We need to discuss this. It's very important that we as a community talk about these issues because sometimes I think we suppress this and it's not talked about enough. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I hope you consider. Go ahead and click it and that notification bell so anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first one notified. So let's go ahead and discuss this, honey. Some people start menopause, they say, at the age of 52, but you can actually experience like the perimenopause or premenopause from the age of 35 years old on up. Okay, so what I'm looking at right now, it says, let me put on my glasses. The average age of menopause in the United States is 52 years old, but it can occur at any age between 45 and 58, sometimes starting at 35 years old. Isn't that something? Menopause is defined as the point at which a woman has not had a period for 12 months in a row. That'll be me. I am post-menopause. It's actually 2 years now since I have not had a period, which I am so happy about. However, to get to this stage, I am still having the hot flashes. Let's talk about that. In the beginning, when I think I started premenopausal symptoms at the age of 35, 36-ish, okay? At 40, I was like, what is going on? I am having a heart within. I was having hot flashes. My skin was a little different. Just things were starting to change. And I was like, what is going on, okay? At first, my doctor was like, I don't know, you may be a little too early, until she did some blood work on me and did some things to check me to see. And she said, yes, you are premenopausal. I'm like, what in the world? So I didn't want to take anything. She said she could give me some things to take, but I didn't want it. I wanted to go through things naturally. That's just me. I like a natural approach. Now, I could have had something to help with the hot flashes and some of the symptoms, you know, estrogen, all of that. But I didn't want to. I wanted to go through this naturally. Honey, sometimes I'm like, what was I thinking? I'm still having the hot flashes at age 54. So, with that being said, you know, I just bust out in these flashes. Now, when you're going through these changes of life, you do not know what is going on, you know. You start seeing your skin change, your hair just starting to thin, or maybe, you know, you start shedding a little bit more. You know, I used to be have combination skin where I was oily in the T-zone area and dry, like around this area. Now I'm completely dry. Completely dry. I have to add moisture to my skin. Okay, let's see what else. Hot flashes, weight gain. Now, I really didn't start gaining weight until I hit, let's say, really, until I hit the age of, I'll say 49, 50. That's when I started to see my body changing and the weight was on, and I'm like, what is going on? I cannot do anything to lose this weight. Like the things that I used to do was not working. Like I could lose weight easily. I said, oh, let me stop eating carbs. So let me just eat meat or do this diet or that diet. It used to work. Nothing was working. I'm like, what is going on? You know, another thing that I just did a video on is your body chemistry. I did a video on how, you know, your body chemistry changes and you start to have a different odor than you used to have when you was younger. And before, some people didn't even watch the video and was talking about, oh, I don't stink. I didn't say anything about anyone smelling bad. The title was, do old people smell? Body chemistry, aging, and odor, basically. And I'll link it up here somewhere. If you haven't seen that video, you can take a look at this video. However, aging and body odor, your chemistry, your body chemistry changing. I know it's happened to me, okay? Before I would exercise or I would have these hot flashes and I would just sweat and I wouldn't smell anything. Now I sweat and smell sweaty. I have a sweaty smell when I'm like, what is going on? Like I'll wake up because I still have night sweats. And I would smell sweaty. My husband never smells anything. But I have a king nose. I can smell anything. Like, I believe I'm part canine. I can smell anything. And just real talk. If you just really want to just have some real women talk, none of us want to have any kind of body odor, right? We want to just smell fresh and clean all the time. Now, you take your regular baths. I'm not talking about anything like that. You know, I was getting all kind of comments like, well, that is ridiculous. And, you know, if you wash, you don't have to worry about this. We all take baths. We're not talking about people that do not shower, take baths. We're talking about even though you take your baths. You know, you take your baths, your showers, you're washing thoroughly, and you just have a different body odor. We're not necessarily saying that it smells bad. It's different, okay? Your body chemistry has changed. I know mine has, okay? I can tell my body chemistry has changed by my perfumes. There are certain perfumes that I used to wear that I love how they smell on me. I spray them on me now, they smell totally different. Have any of you all experienced that? I know I did see some comments in the previous video I just did about the same thing. And I said I was going to bring this to the forefront because that is when you notice your body chemistry has changed. Certain things do not smell the same on you. So certain deodorants that you used to use do not work anymore. My mom helped me with that because there were certain deodorants. And really growing up, you know, they say, oh, the younger people stink more. I really did not, okay? I didn't have any kind of sweat odor. I could exercise, sweat. I didn't, none of that. As I've gotten older and I've started working out, and I'm like, what in the world? I can smell the sweatiness on me. It's a sweat, especially when I work out and I have these hot flashes. I'm like, and I have boobies now where I had boobies, but not as much boobies as I have now. And you know, up under this area where you can sweat, you just tend to have a different body odor than you used to. And that is normal, okay? From my understanding, that is normal. The doctors and things say, yes, your body chemistry changes. It changes every 7 years. This is a different change for me, okay? For me, like in my previous video, I'm constantly asking my husband, you smell, do I smell sweaty to you? He's like, I don't smell anything. And he's always like, you want to smell? And put his arm. I said, no, keep that. You want me to work out and smell? You can smell what sweaty smell like. No, honey, that's okay. But it's concerning to me. So I am always just making sure I'm really washing thoroughly. You know, we as women, we are always really particular of how we look, how we smell, especially how we smell, honey. And when I started noticing, I would say a couple of years ago, I noticed that some of my favorite perfumes that I used to use just do not smell the same on me. And I'm like, there's something that's different. Started looking into it, found out your body chemistry changes, okay? Your body chemistry changes. It is natural. So, with that being said, I just want to sometimes sit down and have this conversation with women because I hear this all the time. Women do not know what's going on with their bodies. They think it's strange. A lot of people, as they get older, they get depressed. But I'm not here to depress. We're not talking about any depression or anything like that because aging is a gift, okay? But sometimes we as women, we need to talk about these things and not be ashamed to talk about the changes in our body. Let's talk about this and give each other suggestions and things. If you've used certain products that help, let us know. Let's talk about these things. It's very important. And that is what I did with the previous video. We talk and people put suggestions and things that they're using in the comments, and they're sharing their experience. That is what I want to do on this channel. Menopause in itself, it is a change of life, and you have to learn how to change with the changes. Change the way you approach your skincare. You can't do the same things even with your skin on your face that you used to do when you was younger. Like, my makeup application is totally different now. I have dry skin. I can't use the same skincare products that I used to use when I was in my 20s and 30s. You know, even on the cosmetic line, like I used to work on Estee Lauder and Fashion Fair, Clinique. I cannot use the products that I used to use now. I can use the Estee Lauder. Those products really work for me now, okay? The Estee Lauder products, they work phenomenal. I use more hyaluronic acid to help my skin lock in moisture. I use vitamin C. I exfoliate my skin, because if you do not, your skin is just dull, just looking dull and lifeless. Dead layers of skin is just piling up, so you have to exfoliate at least once a week, twice a month at least, to get that dead layer of skin from your face, you know. And use hydrating products, especially if you have dry, mature skin like myself. I talk about this in so many different videos. However, I really didn't talk about the body. I'm just really starting to get into the body skincare. Body products that are sometimes, you know, you want to use the natural products. Now, me personally, I'm not so much into the natural products. I use products that work for my body, okay? And that's fine. I love the suggestions, especially for people that are into the natural products. I'm not like that, okay? I use some natural products, but I'm not just mainly on natural products, okay? I'm like that with my hair. I don't just use all like aloe vera or just all natural products on my hair. It doesn't work for me like that. My body's a little different, so that's what I say. You always have to do what works for you. But for me on this channel, I'm giving you some of the products and some of the things that work for me, in hopes that they will work for you, okay? But they may not, and that's fine, because everybody is different. I like to exfoliate my skin. Now, I do not exfoliate every time I take a shower every day. I do not do that. I may exfoliate my body once or twice a month, like really getting in, just exfoliate. Other than that, you know, I know that they do have exfoliating body washes that you can use that's gentle enough for everyday use. And I think I have some of those that I do use. But as far as me getting my sugar scrubs, really getting in the exfoliating or the salt scrubs, I don't do that every day. And I want to emphasize that, because I did talk about that in that other video that I did about exfoliating, but I didn't tell you how much. I don't exfoliate like that every day. However, I do twice. Twice a month. I really get my sugar scrubs. I make my own sugar scrubs. I saw someone that say that they make their own sugar scrubs, and sometimes I do. Sometimes it's easier for me to just pick up some that's already made, but at times I do make my own sugar scrubs, and I use essential oils that work for me. So if that's a thing that you want to do, that's a good way to make your own. You know what's in your product, right? So exfoliating your body, making sure you moisturize I always talk about moisturizing your face for dry skin, but you want to moisturize your body as well. Make sure you moisturize your body and keep it hydrated by drinking water, the amount of water for your body weight. That is what I do, okay? Want to keep your body hydrated. From what I understand, keeping your body hydrated, it helps prevent the odor. You know, like if you have a different body chemistry, it helps to level it out. You know, your body's going to change. Your body chemistry. Oh, let me go get this dog. She is. Yeah. Let me see. hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. My dog, she needs her little attention. Anyway, like I was saying, you know, aging causes a lot of different changes in our body. And we do have to learn how to change with the changes. We have to learn our bodies and how to adapt with the change. Now that I know that if I work out, when I have these hot flashes, that I sweat. And now I have it, to me, I smell it. I don't like to smell sweaty. It's different for me. Even when I played sports, I was a cheerleader, all of that, never had a sweaty smell, okay? So now I smell like, okay, I just worked out. And I don't like it. I like to smell fresh and clean at all times. And most of us women, we want to smell like that as well. You know, you don't want to smell sweaty. You bust out and have a hot flash and you're feeling like, oh my God, I smell sweaty. And I know I took a bath. I took a shower this morning. I know I put the deodorant on. I do not like that feeling at all. However, I've had some things that has helped me combat and have made me feel a little bit more secure. Because, you know, if you're out and about somewhere, you want to have something on hand, especially having hot flashes. Now, I have hot flashes quite often. Still, they're a little bit better. I'll say they're not as frequent as I used to have them, but I still get them, okay? And when I get these hot flashes, I sweat. I just bust out in a sweat everywhere, in my hair, my face, and it is, I hate that feeling. You all know what I'm talking about. It's that hot within, okay? When those hot flashes happen, honey, I always have my little fan. I keep this fan. It has, let's see, 1, 2. Actually, one of my friends at church, she bought this for me because she saw me always fanning, and I happen to sing in the choir, praise team, or whatever. And so I'm always like, oh my God, I'm so hot. And she bought this for me. I love it. It's rechargeable. You just charge it up. I keep it with me everywhere. Everywhere with me. I have it in my pocketbook. And actually, I found this on Amazon where she purchased it. I was going to get it myself, and she said, I'll get it for you. Don't worry about it. So super sweet. So she purchased this for me on Amazon, and I love it. I carry it everywhere. I try to link it down in the description box where all the other products are at, okay? So yeah, I love this. I always carry this on me. I also carry, and I forgot them, but I will link them up here, some personal wipes. You know, the little personal wipes. So if you do feel a little sweaty, you feel like, oh my goodness, I feel like I smell a little bit, if I smell sweaty, you can always take these little personal cloths and kind of just wipe around you if you sweat up under your arms, which I really don't sweat well. I haven't really sweated too much up under my arms, but sometimes under my breast area, just around my neck area. Around here is where I feel like I smell sweaty. I guess because it's right here and I can smell it. You know what I'm saying? If I sweat, I'm like, woo, what in the world? And you know, up under the breast area, honey, I'm like, what in the world? I never sweated there. And let me, you know, ever since I had this operation, this heart surgery that I had, you know, I feel like I sweat a little bit more. So I'm really a little sensitive under this area because they had robotic surgery, and they went in under my breast area on this right hand side. So I tend to sweat, and I'm always keeping little gauze to wipe up under me around this area. So I'm always cautious about this anyway. So the next thing that I've noticed that has really helped my body in general, I even noticed with the hot flashes, it's helping me with just overall everything. I feel like, in my opinion, I've been using it now for about 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? Maybe a month, 3 weeks to a month. And it is the chlorophyll, the liquid chlorophyll. This is by Now, the liquid chlorophyll right here. Let me show you this one. And I'm also using one, I purchased this one. This one is a little bit more potent, it's a little more expensive. But yeah, I just say, well, let me try this one too. Okay, so this one, this chlorophyll is by Now, the liquid chlorophyll right here, internal deodorizer. It promotes cleansing and freshens breath and all the things that goes on internally. Also, this one by Approved Science is called a liquid chlorophyll. It says premium grade, high potency, safe and fast natural formula. So yeah, and this is by Approved Science. Again, I will link both of these in the description. So if you are interested in the chlorophyll, you can just click on it. And I heard about the chlorophyll, I looked it up, and I got some suggestions from you guys, you know, down in the comments. That's why I say let's help each other out with this stuff, okay? So yeah, and I love it. I have seen a difference in my body, how my body feels, how I have more energy. Now when I sweat, it doesn't smell as sweaty, and I love that. I'm like, oh, this stuff is working, honey, working. I don't know, I think it maybe helps detox the inside of your body. I'm 54 years old, so you can imagine the inside probably needs detoxing. Even though I drink like a little bit of the apple cider vinegar with water, I make it like a tea sometimes before I go to bed. I like to use that as a detox. I don't do it often because my skin is already dry. Sometimes vinegar can dry your skin out even more, you know, but I like to do that at least a couple of times a week. But lately I haven't done anything because I didn't want to mix anything with this. I just want to see how it works on its own. And I love this. I love the chlorophyll. I love it. I put it in my smoothies and sometimes in a glass of water first thing in the morning. And yeah, I really like it. I see a big difference in just how my body feels, how when I do have my hot flashes and I'm working out and I sweat, it doesn't give me a sweaty odor. I feel like it's helping internally. Okay, so yeah, and I did ask my doctor about this. My mom asked her doctor, and doctor was like, yes, it doesn't hurt us. So I'm like, okay, well, that's great. Good to know. Ask your doctor. Make sure it is okay to take with maybe some medicines that you're taking. You may want to ask your doctor to make sure. Again, I'm giving you things that work for me in hopes that it'll work for you. But always consult your doctor when trying any kind of different kind of, it's a medicine, but it's more of like a vitamin or something. You want to make sure nothing is mixing that will mess up what you're already taking, okay? So now the next thing some of the body washes that I am using. Now one of them that I use a lot and I actually love is this one by Dove. It is the Glow Recharge Energy and Illuminating Body Wash. It has vitamin C in it. It says let's brightening serum with vitamin C. This is a really great one. I like that it has like more of a orangey vitamin C type smell, and I put it on my body. I like the way it smells on me. I like how clean and fresh I feel after using this. And again, you know, we all know how to wash ourselves in our areas that we need to. I don't have to go into that. Once you reach this age, you know how to cleanse your body. But these are some of the products that I love for me and my dry skin and just in general. So I just want to bring them to you. The Dove Glow Recharge, okay? Really like this. I love the fresh smell that it has. I don't think it is a exfoliant. Let me see if it has this exfoliator. Well, it says our advanced formula with a blend of micro moisture, vitamin C, and it is an exfoliate. Exfoliating minerals takes your skin from dull and uneven to illuminating and refined, and is dermatologist recommended brand. So yeah, it says co-created with dermatologists. So yeah, this is like an exfoliator. I know I really like it. I like how smooth my skin feels and how fresh and clean I feel after using this. So yeah, this is a really great alternative if you want to try like a good everyday exfoliant. And I really didn't know it wasn't everyday. Now, like I said, with the sugar scrubs, you don't want to use that every day. You don't want to use those kind of like sugar scrubs or salt scrubs every day. Use them once in a while to remove that dead layer of skin. But if you can find something like this that's an everyday, really gentle for everyday use, yes, I love this from Dove. I didn't talk about the odorants, but let me tell you, the deodorants that I used to use, like Secret and some other deodorants, they don't work like they used to. Because really, I didn't really use deodorants as much growing up. Seemed like I used them every day, but sometimes say if I skipped a day or two without using deodorant, I didn't notice it. I would just take my showers and sometimes leave out, but I just did not have like a body odor, musty odor, or anything like that. And the odor that I have now, thank goodness, it doesn't smell musty. Not yet, but you never know. As you get older and older, your body changes. So I'm saying it doesn't smell musty yet. But it does have a sweaty smell. But not lately. I'm telling you, this chlorophyll is really helping. And thank you for those of you that put that down there about the chlorophyll. I heard about it, but I had always planned to get some, but when you see this, it refreshes your memory to say, let's try this out. And I love it. So thank you. So the next item that I want to talk about, like I was talking about deodorants, is band. Mom told me about this, and this is the unscented band. It says invisible roll-on. I like this. I like this this product right here. Let's see. This band, the one I got, is unscented. It's cruelty-free. It says paraben-free and dye-free. Okay. My mom said her body chemistry changed after she had one of her children. I think it was the last baby that she had, my baby sister. She said her body chemistry changes, where she was like, oh, I need to try a different deodorant. And she said her doctor recommended this one, band, and she's been using it ever since. I changed the band because I used to use Secret, I believe, all the kind of the roll-on, the spray, and it worked. But now I tried it one day and it does not work for me at all, especially since I, exercise a lot and I sweat, and I'm like, okay, that's not working. So band is my all-time favorite. I've been using this since I turned, what was it? Since I about 48-ish or whatever. Because I said, Ma, I noticed some smell. I smell a little different. I might need to change and find a different deodorant. And she told me, yeah, use band. So I love this. This is a really great deodorant. It's unscented. A lot of products I do like unscented. It just, sometimes I do. But this, because I don't want it to clash with whatever else I'm wearing. But this is unscented band, and I love it. It lasts all day long, and I like this. So, yeah, band. All right, so the next body, I'm not going to give you a few more that I like. The next body wash that I am in love with is the Lilac and White Tea. It's sulfate-free, paraben-free, and dye-free, okay? And it's from Native. This is Native body wash. It says, yeah, with clean ingredients, okay? So this is Native. I really do like this product a lot. I really like how it smells. It has a very nice lilac and white tea. I love white tea. I love the way that smells. And I just like the way it feels on my body. And I know that it is clean products. So if you want some clean products, if you're that person that love really clean products, this is it right here. Like I said, it has this sulfate free, paraben free, dye free, and yeah, I like it a lot. So this is by Native body wash. Love it, love it, love it. Body wash that helps with any kind of odor. If you're interested in it, I really like this one. I have the deodorant also from Lumi. The whole body deodorant from Lumi. I love Lumi products. And this is acidified body wash, pH optimum to control odor. And this is clean tangerine. Okay, and so that's another thing that you want to watch out for. You don't want to mess up your pH balance in your body. You don't want to throw that off, okay? So yeah, I do like this. This is really great. A really great body wash. It's one of the first ones. I meant to show it in my other video, Lumi, and I forgot to show it because I had picked it up. I had never used it, but I forgot I had it. You know how you have so many products, you just forget you have it. And then in the comments, someone said, I love Lumi. And I said, oh my goodness, I have Lumi body wash. And I picked both of these up at the same time. This is the body deodorant that I talked about in my previous video that I love. I love this whole body deodorant. I have it in unscented, okay? Because it's for my whole body. So, but I use my band for my deodorant, but like underneath the breast or in little areas that you want to make sure you apply it to make sure you smell nice, fresh, and clean. You know what I'm talking about, all over. And I just don't swipe it wherever it is. I kind of put my hand and rub it in places that I want to rub it in, okay? So yeah, but I do like this body wash. It does help fight odor. It's very clean, and I like that. I like that it helps with any kind of body or any kind of body odor, you know, that you feel like you have. If your body chemistry has changed and you have a different body odor, maybe one that you do not like, but no one else can really tell. Like, no one else smells the sweatiness that I smell. I'm like, I don't smell it, but you know your body odor. You know how your body smells. You know what I mean? And if something's different that you don't like, it bothers you. Okay, so this is a really great body wash. But like I said, if you want to try that chlorophyll, I think it helps detoxify the inside of your body. And like I said, like I usually would drink the apple cider vinegar, but I don't drink too much of that because it does just dry your skin out, dry your hair out. To me, it dries me out. But the chlorophyll works better in my opinion. Anyway, I love dial soap. Now, I know a lot of people say it throws off your pH balance and whatever, and you shouldn't use an antibacterial soap. But after my operation, like I said, on my right side, I'm very cautious with this because it's still healing. And so I do use bar soap. Like, I have two separate washcloths. I have one for my face and one that I use on my body, and my little scrubby sponge. You know what I mean? So, little soft bath cloth that I use for this area with my antibacterial soap. I love this soap, and I like that it's purple. I don't know. This is a calm, soothe, lavender and jasmine. Okay, and this is an antibacterial soap. Let me show you how it looks, because this is one that I like to keep. I like that it's nice and purple. It's Dial. I love Dial, and he told me to use an antibacterial soap for this area to always just keep it clean. And it's healed, but it's still kind of sore. And I just kind of, on this area, really, I'm really gentle on this right side. So I still use antibacterial soap. And I like this one, and it cleanses my entire body. I like to just use that to make sure I am, especially when I'm going out somewhere and I'm out and about and I'm sweaty and all of that stuff. Sometimes I like to use an antibacterial soap for my body first, and then I go back in with maybe the Lumi, or then I go back in with the Lumi or whatever, you know, one you want to use that day. But I just wanted to give you some options just in case you're looking for really some great body washes. I talk about this, and you know, I'm not talking about using like a bunch of perfumes and things, but we do want to keep ourselves cleansed, and we maybe want to change up from what we used to use and try something different, because maybe your body chemistry has adapted to something that now doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So now you want to try something different. Just giving you some options just in case, okay? If you want to try something else. And for me, what I love to moisturize my body with is the cocoa butter. I love this. I love the regular cocoa butter, but I love the cocoa butter moisturizing body oil. I am all about a body oil, a shea butter, a cocoa butter. I love all of those, okay? And I have them all, but this is just near. So I use this after I take my showers or my baths, and I use cocoa butter and my lotion. It's usually cocoa butter lotion as well. All right, so that is all I have for you today. I really hope this video was helpful and interesting, especially going through menopause, you know, and you're aging. Your body chemistry may change. That can happen, and I want you to be aware of it so you will not think it's strange, okay, and what's going on. Sometimes with us aging, we have to learn how to change with the changes that's happening with our body, the changes that's happening with our hair, our skincare, and everything. We're entering a new chapter, and with new chapters, you have to learn how to do new things and change with the changes, okay? So anyway, guys, thank you so very much for just taking time out to watch this video. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Peace and love until next time.